Today you can drive from Albany to Buffalo in about 4.5 hours. You can get there even faster if you fly. But in the 19th century, things were different. In 1810, canal commissioners, looking for a route for the Erie Canal, took 32 days to get from Albany to Buffalo. Once the Erie Canal was finished, canal boats cut the travel time from Albany to Buffalo down to less than 5 days. The old Erie Canal was 40 feet wide and 4 feet deep. There was a towpath about 10 feet wide on one side of the canal. Horses or mules would tow the boats behind them as they walked along. They went about 4 miles per hour, or about the speed of a fast walk. Freight would travel even more slowly.
Welcome to the Erie Canal. This is the towpath behind me that you're seeing. And it's what the mules would use as they hauled these barges from Albany to Buffalo, or in the other direction from Buffalo to Albany. And they would go at about the speed that I'm walking right now. And this is about the speed they went. Follow along with me for a bit and see if you can get a sense of how slow that actually is.
My bike usually goes much faster than canal boats would travel, but many canal boats kept moving all day and all night, allowing them to travel around 70 miles each day. What was travel like on the old canal? Boats for passengers, or packet boats, were between 60 and 80 feet long and were about 14 feet wide, about the size of a typical passenger train car. The boats moved so slowly that passengers could get out and walk alongside the canal if they needed some fresh air. Passengers sat in benches, and there was a table in the center of the boat where meals were served. At night, the benches were folded into beds, and more beds were hung higher up along the walls. A curtain was drawn between the women's sleeping area and the men's sleeping area. Prices averaged around 4 cents a mile, which included meals. To get from Utica to Rochester, a distance of about 150 miles, it took 2 days and 2 nights, and would cost $6.25. Many travelers went beyond Albany to New York City. Once the packet boats reached Albany, they would be towed down the Hudson into New York City behind steamboats, which were just coming into use. When Governor DeWitt Clinton sailed from Buffalo to New York City along this route, the entire trip took just 10 days. 4 miles per hour may seem slow today, but in 1825, the speed was revolutionary.